he was 53, and he graduated to his true home this last Wednesday, March 5th. He was born in October 1960 in Italy, of places. I want to hear more of that story someday. He was a Marine and served actively for 10 years. That's important because along with the upbringing that great parents gave him, the Marine Corps developed the character that we admire in Greg so much. Those characteristics of honor and commitment and sacrifice and devotion and many others that you're thinking of right now. Greg married Rosemary in March of 1985. It says in his obituary, and I love this, that he enjoyed going to hunker games. I don't know what a hunker is, but he went to hunker games and apparently liked them. Fishing, shooting, fantasy football, but most of all, beyond anything else, his devotion and his love was for his family. As I got to know Greg over the years, I'm Rosemary's brother, by the way. As I got to know Greg over the years, Greg taught me what it was like to love a family. Greg taught me what it was like to love a wife, and I will always be grateful for that. Greg, of course, is survived by Rosemary, his bride, but also by Brittany, his daughter, Destiny, and of course Courtney, and grandkids. Could there be a better legacy beyond grandkids? And as I've gotten to see grandkids scurrying all over the house and even this hall, I've come to understand Greg will impact and has already impacted those children through the investment that he made with them.
Such an amazing man. My father was loved by so many, as you can see. He treated every single one of you with kindness and understanding. To get an idea of the amazing love that my father had, please look around. Look at all these people. Every single one of you has had their lives touched by my dad in one way or another. Almost everyone who knew my father felt like they were adopted family. And in my father's eyes and in my family's eyes, you all are. This is another example of the strong love that my father had for everyone around him. I know that we are all grieving, and it's hard to wake up every morning knowing that he isn't here anymore. Memories of him seem to be everywhere I look. But soon, instead of being heartbroken when seeing a reminder, we will smile and remember his love.
We were in Vicenza, Italy. He was laying in an unadorned bassinet that we bought for a couple of dollars at the PX used furniture store. And he was in a bedroom converted into a kitchen by means of a hot plate, refrigerator, and table and chairs. As I looked at him, my responsibilities toward him, by the way, I need to tell you I was 17. As I looked at him, my responsibilities toward him overwhelmed me. He was so innocent, dependent, and vulnerable, and I so inadequate and ignorant. The tears ran down my face because I felt so sorry for him. He had me for a mother, and I had no idea what to do with him. Now when I look at him so strong and independent, I'm not sure who raised whom. I think we grew up together.
I don't know when he learned it, but when I was 2 years old, I went out the back door and I went looking for a pair of car keys in the bottom of the swimming pool. And Greg pulled my lifeless body out of the bottom of that pool. And when the water was pumped out of my chest and out of my stomach and my lungs, I came back to life, and I'm here today because he saved my life.
She set the bowl down. She said, "You guys can't have these right now." I'm thinking, okay, family's a little bit strange, but a little strange too. And other than Dusty, who was too small, they all took the eggs, cut them in half, stuck them in their eyes, and smiled at us. And I went, okay. These are going to be great friends. I'm not sure how good of parishioners they're going to be.
Was an amazing man, a strong man.
And I think it's only fitting that since he introduced me to some of my favorites, that we honor him with one of his favorite songs. So the song is called Hallelujah. There was a secret chord that David played and pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her baby on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throat and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew a hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah, hallelujah. Baby, I have been here before. I know this room and I walk this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot at someone who outdrew you. It's not a cry you can hear at night. It's not someone who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah. Best and it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I told the truth, I didn't come to fool you. Even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.